In the quiet, dusty village of Amuaka, lived a young man named Orphaned at 16 and raised by his grandmother, Chinedu worked tirelessly on people's farms, just to eat. He was known for his kind heart, but poverty had caged his dreams. All he ever wanted was to leave Omuaka, make money, and never look back. But life had other plans. One fateful afternoon, Chinedu returned home to find his grandmother, Mama Eber, speaking with an old family friend and the village pastor. They told him, without warning, that he would be marrying a young woman named Amaka. No courtship, no explanation, just marriage. Chinedu exploded. What? I don't even know her. But Mama Eber insisted, she's an orphan like you, poor, no family. The pastor said, God revealed she's your destiny. Chinedu married a macaw, girl with quiet eyes, worn clothes, and no dowry. To him, she looked like a burden. He didn't even sleep in the same room with her. Weeks passed. Chinedu treated her coldly, barely speaking. He was frustrated, broke, and now stuck with a woman he didn't want. But Amaka was different, humble, always calm, and never complained. She cooked, cleaned, and quietly saved every naira he brought home. Still, Chinedu ignored her, until something strange began happening. First, about how Amaka paid the local school fees for 10 children. Then, how she quietly built a borehole for clean water. One day, a shiny black SUV rolled into the village. Amaka stepped out, holding the keys. What the hell is going on? Chinedu shouted. Amaka looked him in the eye and said, You deserve the truth. She took him to a mansion just outside Owerri, a place so extravagant Chinedu thought he was dreaming. There, she revealed everything. I'm not poor, she began. My real name is Amaka Nwesu, daughter of late billionaire oil tycoon, Chief Gabriel Nwesu. When he died, his greedy relatives tried to kill me for the inheritance. I escaped, disguised myself, and hid in your village under a new identity. Chinedu was speechless. I married you because I wanted to see who would love me without money. Everyone wanted me for my wealth. But you wanted nothing to do with me, even treated me like a burden. Now, ashamed, Chinedu tried to apologize, but Amaka wasn't done. You were cold, cruel. You never even tried to know me. But despite that, I've grown to love you, even if you didn't love me back. But the scandal didn't stop there. The next week, a viral video emerged of Amaka confronting her late father's brothers at a high society event in Lagos. With hidden cameras and legal documents, she exposed how they faked his will, stole billions, and even hired assassins to kill her. The video trended across Nigeria. Hashtags like #JusticeForAmaka and #PoorBillionaireWife dominated social media. People cheered her bravery. But the story was far from over. As her name rose to fame, so did Chinedu's humiliation. Blogs dragged him. Memes called him the fool who had a billionaire wife and didn't know it. At first he avoided the internet, but what really crushed him was when Amaka moved out of their small village house into her mansion. She invited him for dinner one night, dressed in a gold silk gown, glowing with wealth and power. Chinedu, humbled and desperate, finally asked, Do you still want to be with me? Amaka smiled. I didn't marry you for your money or looks. I married you because I thought God had a plan. Now I see sometimes God hides royalty in rags to test hearts. In a stunning twist, she offered him a choice: divorce her and walk away with 50 million, or stay, truly love her, and rebuild their marriage with nothing guaranteed. Chinedu thought deeply. He stood, walked around the table, held her hand, and said, Keep the money. I want to earn your heart the right way this time. The internet exploded again. #Chineduremption trended. They renewed their vows. This time in a lavish ceremony in Victoria Island, attended by celebrities, governors, and the who's who of Nigerian society, from forced village marriage to billionaire scandal and love reborn. Their story became the most watched documentary on YouTube, Nigeria, that year. And so, the poor village boy who once wanted to escape Amuaka became the husband of a billionaire. Not because he chased wealth, but because he finally learned how to value love.